What is going on YouTube? My name is Brickman619 and today guys I'm going to show you how to prevent Windows 7 or 8 from accidentally waking up from sleep or hibernation mode. So here's what happens. You go out of your room and you just put your computer to sleep because you're done after a long day of work. You go to brush your teeth and then you come back in and your computer's back on and you don't know why. We're about to figure out how your computer got like that and also how to fix your computer doing this problem. Okay guys, so here's what we want to do. What we want to do is we want to, first we need to open command prompt. In Windows 7 you want to click your start menu and then type CMD in the search box. Windows 8 we want to press Control S, and it's opening on my other screen so I apologize for that. And then drag your command prompt over here. First thing is we want to figure out why it last woke up. So type power CFG space dash last wake. Now guys, for whatever reason mine has been doing this to me. It won't show me what last woke it up, but it does show that it did last wake up for whatever reason. So here's what we want to do is next we want to figure out what has permission on our system to wake up the computer. Type power CFG space dash device query space wake underscore armed. Click enter and we're going to see that currently 2 items on my computer have permission to wake up the computer. That is my HID keyboard device and my HID compliant mouse. This is the same device basically because I have one receiver, a Logitech receiver that controls my mouse and my keyboard, but I want to leave those because I want those to wake it up. But before, what was happening was actually my Gigabyte Ethernet controller would wake up the computer every time an app would need updating or a Windows update would run. So here's how we want to fix this. Windows key and S, sorry. And we want to open up the device manager. Open it up and then you're going to see all of the devices that are on your computer. So since it was a network adapter, I want to find the network adapter category, click the drop down menu, right click it, and then click properties. Go to power management and we see the computer is allowed to turn it off, but we do not want to allow this device to wake up the computer, because if we allow it to wake up the computer, then every time that we want something to happen, like if an app needs updating or something, it would wake it up, and I don't want that. I want to be able to manually do it every time like I'm on the computer. So if it was a mouse and keyboard, see my HID compliant mouse, right click it, click properties, power management. You see allow this device to wake up the computer. If I uncheck that and click OK, and then I type the same thing over here, we're going to see only my keyboard key in. Now I want to leave this as allow because and you see now both of them can turn it on. Another thing that could be causing this is that there could be a wake timer or a scheduled task such as Windows Update or something else like an alarm on your computer that will be set to automatically wake up the computer every time it needs to update or your alarm goes off. Type power CFG space dash wake timers. And if you guys get this error, this command requires administrative privileges. What we need to do, close that, go to open up and run. The only reason I'm doing this is so that you guys can see it. What we want to do is we want to open up command prompt as an administrator. So what I'm going to do, Windows key and S, CMD, and you're not going to be able to see this, but you want to right click it and then click run as administrator. And then this will pop up. You want to click yes. Guys, I do apologize that you couldn't see that because my dual monitor setup has been doing that every time I film. Like, it'll open up the live tiles on the other screen. So what we want to do now is that it's administrator command prompt. We want to type power CFG space dash wake timers, and I just spell wake right. There are no active wake timers in the system, which means that I have no alarm set currently, and there's no scheduled tasks. So if there was, here's what we can do. Close that, and what we want to do is we want to open up our power options. Again, guys, it is opening on my left monitor. I do apologize for that. So whatever plan you have checked, I currently have the high performance plan checked. Click change plan settings, and then click change advanced power settings. This little dialog will pop up, and we want to scroll down to where it says sleep. And then we want to press the plus arrow next to allow wake timers. You want to click the setting to disable. Now, I leave mine enabled because if I was in my room, for example, and I had an alarm go off or it was updating, I would be fine with that. Usually when I leave my room, though, guys, just a quick tip. If I put my computer to sleep and I leave my room, I just turn off the power supply, as I do have a desktop. A 550 watt power supply does use a lot of power, so I recommend that after you put your computer in sleep or hibernation mode, or even shut it down, I do recommend you flip off that switch to the power supply, as sometimes devices do get used even when they are off. My name is Brickman629. I thank you all for watching this video, and I hope this solved your guys' problem. If it didn't, drop a comment below or personal message me on YouTube or Google+. I promise you I'll help you fix it, and I hope you all subscribe because it really does help me out. Thanks, and have a wonderful Christmas break.